Hey guys, what is up? I hope you guys are doing well today. I intended to shoot this video outside today, but it's raining cats and dogs out there, and I didn't want to wait for sunny skies because I wanted to get this video to you. So I'm back here in the studio today. So anyway, a new report came across my desk a couple of days ago from Zillow, and it ranks Charlotte as the #1 hottest housing market for 2023. That's pretty awesome, right? And in today's video, we're gonna take a deep dive into this article and see why Zillow is bragging on Charlotte so much. So stick around, don't go anywhere. We're gonna get this one cranked up for you right now. Hey, and welcome back. If this is your first time here and we have not met yet, my name is Brian Taylor and I'm the owner of Dreamline Realty right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you're thinking about moving to Charlotte and you want to know what this whole market is doing in real time, then you've come to the right place, because on this channel, we provide all sorts of market updates so you can be well informed as you consider your move here to the Queen City. And if you already live here in Charlotte, you already know how awesome this place is, and thank you for tuning in today. So guys, the best way to stay up to date on the rapidly changing market here in Charlotte is to subscribe to the channel and then click on that bell for notifications. That way you're always up to speed and never miss out on any videos that I put out every single week. So Zillow just released an article that says why Charlotte will be 2023's hottest market. It says Zillow's annual predictions for the hottest housing markets of the year. Factors include expected home value growth, projected change in owner-occupied households, and job growth compared to new construction. Before we dive into the main parts of the article, let's take a look at some of the bullet points that the article is saying. It says 2023's hottest markets all boast strong forecasted home value growth, solid economic fundamentals, relatively fast moving inventory, and plentiful likely buyers. It also says last year's hottest market, Tampa, fell out of the top 10 this year. And finally, San Jose, Sacramento, Minneapolis, and Denver are expected to be the coolest large housing markets in 2023. And in just a minute, I'll show you Zillow's top 10 markets. And when I do that, drop in the comments if you live in one of these metros and let me know what's going on in your area. I would love to hear from you. Okay, so picking back up, the article says the housing market is expected to continue to cool in 2023 as the high monthly cost of a mortgage continues to dampen sales volume. Of course, this national slowdown will affect the nation's 50 largest markets in different ways, and some markets appear more likely to navigate these choppy waters than others. Specifically, Zillow expects Charlotte to be the nation's hottest housing market in 2023, with Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Dallas, and Nashville filling out the top 5. So let's take a look at the map and you can see what the top 10 markets will be according to Zillow. And let me know if you agree or disagree. And what's interesting to me is the majority of these markets are on the East Coast. So Forbes also reported on this specific article and said this: unlike in recent years, fast-growing home values are not a requirement for making this year's list of hottest markets. Higher mortgage rates and severe affordability challenges have chilled demand and brought home values down from last summer's peak. Home value growth in Charlotte is expected to be much slower this year than its 11.8% pace of 2022, as in the case for all of Zillow's 2023 hottest markets and the US as a whole. Now let's pause here for a minute and have a very serious discussion about home price values here in Charlotte and home price growth, okay? So this article just said that Charlotte saw an 11.8% home price appreciation last year, and on a year-over-year basis, that technically is true, but that doesn't tell the whole story, and it really doesn't paint the right picture of what is happening right now. And I've talked a lot about this over the last few months on this channel. So if we want to be precise and really understand the market in real-time data, we have to look at what is happening on a month-over-month basis. Now, Canopy MLS just released the numbers for December, and when we look at the median sales price, it was $373,625, which equates to a 6.8% year-over-year appreciation. But here's my point. In June of 2022, the median sales price peaked at $400,000. And in December, just 6 months later, it has fallen to $373,625. Guys, that is actually a decrease of 6.6%. And if this trend continues, which I fully expect it will, we are going to see these year-over-year comparisons become very, very small or even fall to the negative. So when you hear people saying that home price values in Charlotte are going up year over year, that is actually not true. I just proved it to you right there. We have to be looking at the month over month. Home price values in Charlotte are not going up, okay? So let's just be clear on that. So, hey, if you like this video and enjoy the content I'm providing you, do me a huge favor and give the video a like. That really helps my channel grow and I'd really appreciate it. And again, if you want to keep up to speed on everything happening here in Charlotte in real time, consider subscribing by simply tapping on that subscribe button below and then tap on the bell for notifications. And if you need my help in your home search, guys, give me a call, shoot me a text, or better yet, my favorite, schedule a Zoom call with me so we can put a face to a name and talk about your situation. And there is a link in the video description below right to my calendar. And before I wrap this up, the Zillow article also talked about these hottest markets having relatively fast moving inventory. So I want to show you what things look like in Charlotte. And the best way to do that is to go back to Canopy MLS and look at what inventory of homes for sale has done and days on the market. So in December, there were 6,479 homes for sale, which is an increase of 54% from the same time last year. But when we look back to February of 2022 in that red box, you'll see that we hit the lowest level of inventory with just about 3,340 homes for sale. And since then, you can see the ramp up month after month until we hit the highest levels last year in October at 8,342 homes, which is that blue box right there. And since then, inventory has fallen again to its recent level of 6,479 homes. Some of that decrease from October is due to seasonality, and some of it is due to rising interest rates and sellers not willing to sell because they are likely sitting on a low fixed rate, somewhere near 3%, and trading that in for a rate that is easily double what they have now just doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them. And finally, let's look at days on the market, and you'll see that in December we were at 41 days, which is an increase of 105% from last year, guys. That's just over double. That's crazy. If that doesn't speak volumes about the market slowing down, I'm not sure what else to tell you right now. And if you look back to May and June of 2022, you'll notice that days on the market was only at 14 days. You know, back when you had to pretty much essentially arm wrestle somebody to get a house. You know, it's crazy how much things have changed here in just the last 6 months. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. And one more thing before I let you go. If you are interested in new construction in Charlotte, be sure to check out our newest channel we just released last week. It is called Brand New Charlotte Homes, and we started this channel to focus 100% on new construction. And my business partner and son-in-law, Will Simino, are doing at least 3 videos a week on all the new construction neighborhoods across the greater Charlotte area. And if you didn't know, there are over 300 of them, and we are doing a video for every single one. And of course, any new ones that come up along the way. And I put a link in the video description below to take you right to that new channel if you want to check that out. Please consider subscribing over there as well. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel too. So guys, I'm excited to share more content coming with you guys about the housing market here in Charlotte. And if you missed my last video about Fannie Mae's 2023 housing forecast, you want to check it out. It's right here for you. So guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, make it a great day.